Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bays. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. Ladies may never dies.
Free Palestine. I'll take two. Monkeys laughing. Monkeys omding. Monkeys ussing. I am sobbing at Forsen's erotic belly and chest, or Forsen's erotic bacony needs correction. Loudly crying face angry emoji.
Please don't correct God Gamer. Please don't. We're back in Grey for another way of life. We all good? Chillin'? Gooch, Tamagooch. Pretty good. We're good, we're chillin'. How are you? I'm fabulous, man. I'm fucking fabulous. I'm ready to fight in the arena for another day. Hopefully so. Let's see here. We got some cutie pies, some resubos and new subos, of course, as well. Fennec, thank you, man, for the 89 months. We got Calico, all in our Taco Fist, 103 bots, man. He's been fisting tacos since before you guys were born. Snakes, welcome back. Vatigas is 9 months. Very nice.
I noticed that your title says games.
Yeah.
And by games I mean he. Well, let's just say I will be badging my Forsen.
What? You will be
he.
badging your what?
Hey, anyways, in this world is the death.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for whatever that was. Very nice. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today, chat? What do we have on the menu? What do we have? G2 versus Koi today. Who do you got? I got nothing. They banned the Peacemaker dance in Fortnite. I don't know what dance that is, but I'm guessing it's a pretty cool dance if they banned it. I'm guessing so. Trump authorized full force on Portland, Mr. What the hell does that even mean? Full force of what? On who? On what? Will you play Arc Raiders when it comes out? I didn't have a chance to play it in early access. I don't know really what the game is. I think it's like DayZ kinda, or? I don't know. Apparently it's decent stuff.
Hello, Forsen.
Hello.
It is me, your arch nemesis, Dr. Les Carter. I want to remind you that I still haven't forgiven for my ban. And one day, I will send you a funny link that will get you banned. Just you wait. See ya.
Alright. Looking forward to it, man. Haven't had a vacation in a while. What are you munching? These nuts. Third person extraction type with a sniper gun being the only first person view. Sniper. India versus Pakistan. Asia Cup final today. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, man. I believe there's a PC gaming showcase today, right? Is there anything other in the Tokyo Game Show today? No. No. When is it? I think it's 6 p.m. CST, so in 1 hour and 40 minutes. But I'm not 100% sure. $11 p.m. in Japan. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is in the rest of us time. I do not know, man. I do not know. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Monday tomorrow, that's true, Alright, well, we're drying up on the news segment here, alright. In an hour and 40 minutes, okay, yeah, so it's sixth. Alright, we got some cool links today, chat. I think, I hope. Please, God. If you really exist. Now is the time to show it. And I bet you guys are equally excited for what's to come. I got some pickles and I got some protein. Wait, Clicko, thank you for 1 year by the way. I almost missed that. It says almost missed you 1 year. Someone is very upset about life. Alright. It's getting hot in here, so hot. Okay. First link, let's see what we got. I say good stuff, maybe.
Hey, mister.
Hey, Park.
You seen a couple deputies nearby? Marshall's boys, Jonah and Eli.
Are they Jews, mister? They sound like Jews.
I don't know. Why?
Why? This whole thing is nothing but a Jewish plot. You do know that, don't you?
I find that highly unlikely, amigo.
Well, I don't like Jews. Or colored folk. Or natives, now that you mention it.
Well, you're a nice, kind-hearted man to meet in a time of trouble.
Kind does not come into it.
Why? What are you talking about?
Why? I bet you like Catholics. I can't stand them neither. Nor women. Fabians, socialists, homosexuals, Asians, or British. Between them, they've ruined this country. Ruined it. It was a good country once. Now people are eating each other, and it's all the fault of the Jewish, British, Catholic, homosexual elite and their ideas. Well, I, for one, won't stand for it.
Have you ever met a Jewish person?
Thankfully not.
Or a British Catholic homosexual?
Not in my store. Oh, I get it. I see you acting clever. Well, let me tell you this. The Jews killed Lincoln. That's why there is a triangle on the money. And they run Europe like one of them Arabian harems. Now they've sent this here plague to kill all us decent folk. Yep.
You, sir, are truly a remarkable fella.
Thank you kindly.
I must say, it's a rare pleasure to meet someone with such a grasp on human history. You take care of yourself. I'd hate to see you get savaged by someone and watch the life force drain from your hate-filled body.
Hey, hold on there. Why don't you join me in my fight, sir? It's not too late.
I fear it is for me.
Then I will fight them alone. All of them. America is the land of the free. And that means free to people like me, Herbert Moon.
Absolutely.
No! Oh, no! You can't eat me!
You knew too much.
Hype's building here for tonight's headliners.
So excited. Oh my god. I've never been before, so this is my first time.
How excited are you for this event?
So excited.
I'm quite excited, but I didn't expect it to be this packed.
By
Tonight's
meetup.
show's a little different from concerts you might have been to before. These guys are here to see their favourite VTubers, virtual content creators and streamers.
It's really nice to meet other people who like VTubers because it can be a bit weird to bring it up with people who don't know what they're about.
It just seems to get bigger and bigger. I've never seen the queues like this.
It's very much like a concert and gig like all kind of others. It's just got its own, VTuber spin on it. So.
This is the opening night for Vexpo in Birmingham. It stands for VTuber Expo, and Phoebe Chan is getting it all started on the main stage.
I am a 2.5D idol, singer-songwriter, and voice actor who writes songs and performs them on both the real life and the virtual stage. I love it so much, being able to bridge dimensions, basically. And now something like this.
Most VTubers are real people, controlling animated characters from home through
Most.
motion capture tech. A bit like digital puppets. They then stream live on platforms like Twitch and YouTube, usually anonymously. That means they can appear anywhere in the world, including one-to-one in these meet and greet booths being set up next door.
Depending on who you're explaining it to, you get some interesting looks. I'll be like, oh yeah, so I stream video games. And they're like, oh, that's cool. How do you feel about being on camera all the time? And it's like, well, I'm not on camera. It's like, wait, you don't use a camera? I was like, well, no. Like, anime, and you can see the look in their eyes, and you're like, yeah, anime. I pilot like a virtual anime girl that mirrors my movements, and then depending on like the age group that I'm talking to, you can just see the confusion setting in. And they're like, oh, okay. It's like this amazing marriage of like technology and art, which I think is awesome. It's really nice to be able to actually have that character because, when I turn off this camera and go outside, I have complete privacy.
VTubers have been huge in parts of Asia for a while now. Hololive concerts in Japan have drawn in tens of thousands of fans. Now they're becoming much more popular in the West too, and they're bringing in-person IRL events with them.
I only really got into it about like a lot of people 2020 when lockdown happened. So I had a lot of time at home, so just on YouTube a lot.
I discovered them on TikTok first, and I was like, wow, these are quite interesting people. So I decided to start watching them, and it's been like this since like 2022 now.
Events just for VTubers are still pretty new in Europe, but Vexpo has seen big growth since it started last year.
A lot of my friends would look abroad to America. For example, there was a big convention called Offkai, or they would look to Japan and see all of these big 3D lives. And they wanted it to come to the UK. I also wanted it to come to the UK too. And one day I just thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. This weekend we are expecting our ticket sales, unique, is 2,200, and foot traffic across the weekend is going to be 6,600. This is such a large increase compared to last year.
Hello.
And they're getting more popular online too. We spoke to live streaming platform Twitch, which told us people here in the UK are spending 3 times as many hours watching VTuber streams all total compared to a year ago.
Like, if it's like this now, chances are we can take this into the future and we'll get bigger and bigger.
So as even more new fans
When your
in the
friends
West
and
jump
family
on board,
ask you
this
what you
event
do,
could
what do
be
you tell
getting even
them?
busier and louder next year.
Well, I never really had that issue because I got famous so fast, relatively, that people found out before I ever met them again in real life.
got the high-vis people out, the Sicherheitsdienst, so the security forces out and about, trying to maintain order, Ordnung. Lots of little stores. Hey bro.
Bro, wait camera, bro.
Why?
Bro, not for me, صاحبي.
Why? Chill. Well, don't walk on the filming you. Say hello to you.
You like MMA?
Yeah, of course.
Very nice, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Where you from, bro?
England.
Yeah, bro.
But you come to me.
That's good.
Yeah, I was filming here. Okay. Ciao. See you soon. Fucking hell. He's saying something to his friends. So a lot of these guys that you see on the street corners are up to no good. Obviously, I'm not accusing them, but there's a lot of dealers around this area. Where there is a demand, there is a supply, right? Lots of fancy cars. So the whole environment has just completely changed. As someone who's constantly traveling and having to eat greasy street food, I tend to neglect my skin. You know, as most men, we don't really have a skincare routine. Smoking crack on the streets. Now, Frankfurt has had a drug epidemic since the 90s, well, since the 70s actually. I'm not specifically filming you, I was filming the streets. And now you just happen to be
You've
on
made
the
it about
street.
you now.
You know.
You've made it about you
Okay,
now.
why
Have a great
you don't
day.
go- Okay.
We're going everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. Have a nice day. England.
Not important.
England, love. England.
Right, so.
England.
Rule Britannia. So, as you can see, people do not like the camera because they are obviously up to no
Ashamed of
good,
themselves.
ashamed of themselves. A lot of them are smoking crack right on the streets, right? So it's not a safe environment. Would you guys feel safe if you had a daughter or your girlfriend or your wife? Would you let her walk around here on these streets alone at night time? You know, they have a problem with the camera, but I have a problem with them taking drugs on the street. So
But what they want is important, and what you want is not important.
Yeah.
They're them and you're you.
Exactly.
They're good and you're bad. So
they're
fuck
looking
you.
after their best interest, and so am I. Thank you so much. Right, so we have got, you don't want me to go on this side?
That's fine.
Okay. Casinos. And as you guys can see over here, an open drug market. So people openly consuming drugs. Heroin, she's just shooting up right there in broad daylight.
She's pretty, right?
Man, they do not like the camera, obviously.
Thanks for being here, guys.
So, openly consuming. We're filming, mate.
Stay away then.
Hello. We're filming. You tell me when you get out of here.
Hey, don't worry. Fine.
Right,
Don't
as you
follow
can
us
see,
then.
we can't film.
Don't follow us then.
So
That's what it is, exactly.
they do not like the camera, as you can tell,
Oh,
because
no.
we're exposing what's happening here. The open drug market, the drug dealers. Here go these Sicherheitsdienst doing absolutely nothing, just filming around. We are in. Because we're exposing what's happening.
Are they actually double fucking sitting on electrical scooter? Is that the police?
What's happening here? The open drug market, the drug dealers. Here go these Sicherheits.
They're not the police. Right? No way.
Dienst doing absolutely nothing, just filming around. We are in Zombielandia.
Random security.
Very, very sad.
Put your fucking video away.
I'm filming the streets, lady. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. So, lady, overdosing. It's really sad because, you know, these are sold.
Whoa. Wow, you fucking crazy bitch. Jesus Christ. That
Die
one
Frau
with
mit
the
die Schwarze. It's really sad because these people have, you know, they would have been normal functioning people. Ich habe das Recht, auf der Straße zu filmen.
Attention, please. I have asked Israel to invade Cyprus and declare martial law. From now on, Forsen must stream without pen, showing his great cop. Scatchibus, scatchibus, scatchibus.
There's a lady ODing right over here. So let's get out of here. It looks like it's a dead end, so...
She's ODing right here. Let's get out of here.
Almost had a bottle on my head there.
Okay.
We've got to watch our backs, man. Terrible. Even the ladies are crazy over here. Fucking hell, that wouldn't have ended well. That's why you got your umbrella.
Yeah, exactly.
Under my umbrella, Ella.
Hello.
Oh, there's some drug dealers right over there. Are you a... Why are you a...
Ich weiß nur, dass im Moment wirklich, wie soll man sagen, sehr viele Differenzen sind.
Okay.
Dass viele Steuern verschwendet werden für andere Dinge und das Volk letztendlich massiv darunter leidet. Und dadurch natürlich auch Leute, die lebenlang die Grundvoraussetzungen für alles geschaffen haben, heute Flaschen sammeln müssen, weil sie nicht mit ihren Kosten zurechtkommen. Angela Merkel wurde fürs Bundesverdienstkreuz ausgezeichnet, wo sie ab 2015 die Türen aufgemacht hat und alles hier hochgekommen ist. Alles gut und schön für Leute, die wirklich in Not sind. Aber sie hat natürlich auch etwas damit ausgelöst, wenn man sich vorstellt, dass von 2015 bis 2025 knapp 30.000 Menschen im Mittelmeer...
I was calling Germany a third world country like fucking 6-7 years ago and chat was just question marking. I don't understand how people did not see this.
Genau. Und alle, die da ertrunken sind, aktuell, aufgrund von Hoffnung. Die kommen wegen Hoffnung hierher. Ne? Wir würden wahrscheinlich auch loslaufen, ne? Ne? Weil da werden Informationen suggeriert, die...
Garbage infrastructure.
Genau, das stimmt.
Tons of drugs.
Und wenn man sich überlegt, ne,
Cash-only places.
Und
like,
wie der Sicherheitsapparat hochgefahren
maybe not now anymore, but then, like, still, that was unthinkable.
Ja, verändert. Das ist schwer zu sagen. Dazu kann ich mich schwer äußern. Ich kann ja nur die Symptome erklären. Ne?
Right, so in front of us, some
stores closed on Sundays.
The drug martyrs.
Like, what the fuck?
All of the drug deaths.
They look like they're Turkish, the names.
Yeah. Wir vertrauen alle Drogentoten. So for my German viewers, can you please translate what that means? Big pocket.
In my country.
Right, some lovely members of society. Haupteingang, what is this? So these are all social offices or social work charities, ambulance, creative, these are all social buildings, social work offices. So lots of questionable...
Stores closed on a Sunday is a good thing. Why is that a good thing?
A lot of people hanging around.
There's not one good thing about stores being closed on Sundays. Are you fucking retarded? That just means that there is way more traffic on the other only weekend day, Saturday, and you have to have fucking twice as many people in whatever store you want to go to on Saturday, right? Because it's closed on fucking Sunday. So Wage Cook only has one option. If they don't want to do it after work, which is not fun, right, for a wage cook. So there's no good reason for stores to be closed on Sunday. Alright. And you're delusional if you think so. You're just basing it on tradition and thinking tradition is good. Yeah, religious tradition, so good, man. Very good. And then you don't have brain. It's better you shut the fuck up. Can you check if it's the same donator as last video? It is.
This is in response to narcissistic Swedish tax evaders shitting on Germany.
I'm not saying that Sweden is not a terrible country, but at least Sweden had fucking infrastructure. It wasn't fucking cash only places in the fucking late 2010s. Like what? Darth Maul.
Boom, boom, boom. Ray. これは6いこうか。ユーダ。ショキン。ボンボンボンボンボン。フィン。わからん。キャプテンファズマ。テカテカや。なんだこれ。あ、グリーバー。グリーバース来た。手がいっぱいあるやつ。オビワン・ケノービー。ルーク伯爵。あ、見て形かっけえ。ルークの斜めってる持つところかっけえな。今この動きもかっけえんだけど。シュンジュンジュン。ルークかっけえなのね。シュンジュンジュン。アナキンだ。若い頃のアナキン。アナキンやめ落ちしちゃう。これは弾。なんか火つけてる。 BB8 BB9E。 お前ら戦えるんか。なんなんだ R2D2 はどこ。
Alright.
Hey everyone, recently I made a very long video outlining everything that's wrong with RFK Jr., the massive fraud currently in charge of American public health. At the end of the video, I alluded to the fact that I'd have to keep checking in as he does more insane things, and it's already time for some of that, so let's get into it. In my lengthy video covering all the background information on Bobby, we spent a long time talking about vaccines and autism and how there is absolutely zero correlation between them, despite the insistence from delusional anti-vaxxers and the charlatans who feed them this narrative. But Bobby can't be stopped. He's on a crusade. He's long been claiming that he is going to find the cause of autism. It doesn't matter that he has no idea what autism is, or any awareness of what we already know about autism, or how it presents and when. or how it's diagnosed, or how it's treated, or anything like that. Bobby doesn't need to know any of that shit. He is that smart. Of course, Trump has been rooting him on from the sidelines like a crooked bookie at the dog track, and guess what? They've done it. Those beautiful bastards have done it.
I think we found an answer to autism. How about that? Autism. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking in the Oval Office in the White House about autism, how it happens, so we won't let it happen anymore. Because obviously there was something really wrong, and we think we know what that is. It's going to be...
We think we know.
One of the most important news conferences I'll ever have.
Yes, this turning point tirade is Trump capitalizing on the Charlie Kirk assassination for a number of political reasons, and this little tidbit was just thrown in there for good measure. So that's it. Trump and RFK have autism all figured out, and they're going to make sure that autism doesn't exist anymore. Whether it's through revolutionary healthcare or eugenics, do we really even care? Now, to be clear, Trump has been tweeting about autism for quite some time. Here he is all the way back in 2012. It's vaccines. Of course, there is no big increase in autism, and vaccines definitely, objectively, conclusively do not cause autism. But to Trump, it's vaccines. Case closed. Keep that in mind for later. Now moving on to 2014. Healthy young child goes to doctor, gets pumped with massive shot of many vaccines, doesn't feel good, and changes. Autism. Many such cases. Yeah, many such cases, zero such cases. What's the difference? It's blatantly obvious that beyond having no clue how vaccines work or even what they are, Trump doesn't seem to know what autism is. He thinks it's something that you can catch, that it makes you change your entire disposition on a dime, and that a symptom of autism is not feeling good. Autism isn't the fucking flu, dumbass. Fortunately, back then he was just some jerk on the internet rather than the commander-in-chief of the premier global superpower. Now here's another from earlier this year. 20 years ago, autism in children was 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 34. Wow, something's really wrong. We need Bobby. Thank you, DJT. So that's a bunch of horse shit. In 2010, the prevalence rate was 1 in 68, and in 2000, it was 1 in 150. So he's pulling the number 10,000 directly out of his asshole. But more importantly, citing the amount of people diagnosed with autism does not necessarily reflect the number of people who actually have autism. You have to look at how autism is diagnosed and how that has changed over time. For context, take something like schizophrenia. This was first formally described and diagnosed in 1887. Does that mean that prior to 1887, nobody on Earth had schizophrenia? Of course not. The same proportion of people had it then as today. We simply had zero understanding of the condition, and those who were afflicted were just locked up in mental institutions and left there to rot like livestock. The same goes for autism. There was a time when this word didn't even exist, while autistic people did. The definition of autism has changed over the years, which is why the prevalence rates have changed. When you change how autism is defined in a way that suddenly includes dramatically more people who were not considered autistic before, then all of a sudden there are more people who can be diagnosed as autistic. They didn't magically turn autistic just because our definition of autism changed. Prior to the 1980s, autistic behavior was considered a form of childhood schizophrenia. In the DSM-3 in 1980, it was finally classified as a
locked-in
pervasive
Forsen's
developmental
chat.
disorder separate from schizophrenia. In 1987, for the DSM-3R, the definition broadened such that repetitive behaviors and communication difficulties were added as core features. This allowed more individuals to meet criteria. A brand new term, autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, showed up in the DSM-4.
Of course you have to vaccinate everyone.
So that's the first time that any kind of spectrum of autistic behaviors was even considered. And finally, in 2013, the DSM-5 consolidated all subtypes into a single diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder with well-defined severity levels. While it tightened some criteria, it kept the concept broad, spanning from profound disability to...
What's up, my sexy people? Have you ever had to go to the bathroom so bad you don't even check to see if there's toilet paper? Well, you're not alone. It happens to everybody, including big stars like Justin Bieber. 'Cause baby, you smile, I smile. 'Cause whenever you smile, That was a good one. Gold. This kid's gonna make me rich. Yeah.
All right, you go into my voice when I sound like Britney Spears, and I'm gonna go get a drink. Viva Blast.
All right, man, hurry back. We got platinum hits to make. Viva Blast.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Beebs. Aren't you lactose intolerant?
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
You know you're drinking a giant gallon of milk, right?
That was milk. Get out of the way, yo! Justin Bieber's gotta go to the bathroom! Get out of the bathroom! I'm lactose intolerant, sorry! Get some toilet paper. There's no toilet paper. Quick, what can I use? I could use a sock, but I'm not walking around with a poo-covered sock. No, I could use this towel, but that's just plain rude. Well, you know what they say. Be a man. Use your hand. Oh, God. Well, my dogs eat it, so can't be that bad.
Hey, yo, Beebs, I forgot to tell you there's no toilet. Are you eating your own poo?
No. Viva Blast.
Beebs. Viva Blast. I think I took it too far with that one.
Okay.
Providing you with the knowledge to land yourself in an extremely uncomfortable conversation at a party with a very opinionated acquaintance, we now present The Onion Explains, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict began in the wake of the devastating violence of World War II, when international leaders came to the sudden realization that the world no longer had a non-stop carnage-filled conflict with which to entertain itself, and decided that the best course
I have to rinse my plate,
was
one
to
minute.
lock Israelis and Palestinians in bloody, unrelenting combat for their own amusement. Global leaders worked tirelessly to engineer a conflict so intractable that it could last indefinitely, with a near constant stream of entertaining destruction for many generations to come. The UN's plan has been so successful that it has resulted in some of the most thoroughly enjoyable displays of ideological bloodshed the world has ever seen, including the edge-of-your-seat fun of the Six-Day War, the non-stop satisfaction of the First Intifada, and the widely beloved series of Jerusalem bus bombings. While the conflict has raged for almost three-quarters of a century, both Israelis and Palestinians actually favor an identical solution for ending hostilities. Israeli and Palestinian leaders have made it clear that they see eye to eye on virtually every facet of the proposed solution, including such provisions as seizing all territory, watching the opposition burn in righteous fire, and building a unified nation on the corpses of the enemy. And yet they still haven't come any closer to putting a stop to the conflict. However, many Israelis and Palestinians remain hopeful that significant breakthroughs in recent years could mean that their mutual goal of total annihilation of the other side will be realized within their lifetimes. Given the lengthy and brutal history between the two rivals, there will never be peace in the region. But hey, that doesn't mean Palestinians and Israelis shouldn't try. Everyone needs something that gives them a sense of purpose. And if getting together every once in a while to have a chat about ending their fighting is what's going to give Israelis and Palestinians a reason to roll out of bed, then that's just great. Taking up rollerblading, building a ship in a bottle, negotiating a ceasefire built on 1967 borders. All of these are wonderful ways to keep yourself active and healthy. And it doesn't matter if the ceasefire fails to hold and hundreds more innocent people die. Because you know what? You tried. And that's what really matters. So forget about the ingrained hate and bloodlust and just be you, Palestinians and Israelis. You're doing a great job, and we couldn't be prouder of both of you.
All right.
A lot of ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you can take it, you can make it.
Is that Joey?
Everybody brace.
Hello! We're gonna die out here. We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it.
Come on. Harder! Oh, come on. Harder! Come on!
Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me.
Never give in.
If he drops it, shoot it.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Coming soon.
Later on in the hour, tips for stretching out your vagina without having a baby.
But first, in today's tough economic times, money stresses can really be overwhelming.
Yeah, but help is on the way. Author Christine Eckert is here to show us some exercises to reduce stress. Hi, Christine.
Good morning.
Hi, Jim and Tracy.
Christine, I'm so glad you're here. I'm about ready to snap.
She is.
The first thing we're going to learn about is problem visualization.
Okay.
It's a simple method for reducing stress by
No
assigning
further links, by the way. I know I said it.
Well, that sounds simple enough.
Okay, the first thing I like to do is imagine my money-related stress as the most disgusting, terrifying creature I can think of. I like to imagine an ugly, greasy little creature with a hooked nose and oily black hair.
Oh, he is scary.
I call him the Grabbler because he's a greedy little monster who wants to grabble up all my money. Now close your eyes and picture the Grabbler.
Okay, there he
Now
is.
think of all the problems your Grabbler is causing. He invented interest rates like the ones on your credit card. He's taking the jobs because Grabblers only hire their own kind.
I just want to get rid of
Now
him.
imagine the Grabbler slowly disintegrating like a pile of ashes blown away by a purifying wind. And now you're in a peaceful meadow full of lilies swaying in a gentle breeze. They're not scheming or trying to rob me.
Oh, that really works.
Ooh, what a relief. I feel so relaxed.
Now, this image visualization works for other kinds of stresses besides money, right?
Say you had an argument with someone at work. Take that social stress and visualize it being due to a blabbler.
Blabbler, well, look at that.
Blablers represent all that negative energy we experience when dealing with difficult personalities. You know, the kinds of people who love to argue and complain in nasal voices.
Oh, I know people like that.
And stresses are everywhere,
Right,
too.
they are. They're always lurking like rats. You know, that's why sometimes meditative exercises aren't enough. So take your mind off your stress by doing something good for yourself. Exercise.
Oh, I know. I feel better after my yoga class.
Right, right.
I will often go for a long walk in the middle of the night and throw flaming bottles at certain houses, or even sneak in through the back doors and light their curtains on fire while they're asleep.
Working up a sweat to rid yourself of that stress. All right, well, Christine, thanks so much for being our guest this morning and sharing your advice. Everyone should check out Christine's new book, The Solution, Kill All the Grabblers, and it's available in bookstores now. And when we come back, why you don't have to wait until after you're 40 to have sex after 40.
What?
Find Peter Parker!
Who the hell are you?
地獄からの使者スパイダーマン
Prove it that you're Spider-Man.
命が欲しかったらどけ
Hey everyone!
スパイダーストリート父とガリアのクソス Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
I don't care. I'm Forsen. Please amplify. Amplify my happiness. Happiness. Please clarify, Mr. Force. Bye-bye. Minus 20 lollies.
No further legs.
Forsen. I froze.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh.
What the fuck? Ikarovsk, Sifok, welcome back. Sneak Lesson and Likoros, Ivanetta, thanks for 7.
People who dwell within the coastline and lack familiarity with the sea and maritime life
will be like, it's gonna be a lot, it's gonna be a lot. Oh my god, it keeps going up, it keeps going up.
Alright, alright, so if you, okay.
People who embrace the salt-kissed air and navigate the boundless horizon with hearts as free as the roaming seabirds
will be like,
Jesus, fuck.
Ich glaube, man sagt wohl nicht zu viel, wenn man behauptet, dass am heutigen Abend mindestens 20 Millionen Menschen in Deutschland und jenseits der deutschen Grenzen die Rede des Reichskanzlers Adolf Hitlers zu Gehör bekommen werden. Und wenn die jüdischen Zeitungen heute glauben, auf versteckte Drohungen durch die nationalsozialistische Bewegung einschüchtern zu können, wenn sie heute glauben, unsere Notverordnungen umgehen zu dürfen, sie sollen sich hüten. Einmal wird unsere Geduld zu Ende sein und dann wird den Juden das freche Lügenmaul gestopft werden.
Right. A lot of speeches today, huh?
Order.
Order! Order!
The plenary meeting, the 10th plenary meeting of the General Assembly is called to order. The Assembly will continue its consideration of Agenda Item 8 entitled General Debate. The Assembly will hear an address by His Excellency Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of the State of Israel. I request protocol to escort His Excellency and invite him to address the Assembly. Please, order in the hall. 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 Please order in the hall and please be seated. Please order in the hall.
Norm is leaving.
Mr. President, the families of our dear hostages languishing in the dungeons of Gaza, ladies and gentlemen, last year I stood at this podium and I showed this map. It shows the curse of Iran's terror axis. This axis threatened the peace of the entire world. It threatened the stability of our region and the very existence of my country, Israel. Iran was rapidly developing a massive nuclear weapons program and a massive ballistic missile program. These were meant not only to destroy...
No more Nick Silver! No more Nick Silver!
No more links!
No more Nick Silver! I said no more fucking links! I said no more fucking links! I said no more fucking links!
Alright, you done? Alright. Leo Quantigo, Storm, Tastacless, Night Rev, Modric, Born to Puff, Tatsu, thank you boys. One Eye Raven with 2 years, Forsen Blob, he says, thank you man. New badge, sir.
Would it be legal to do it?
I don't even think it's legal.
You don't think, or you know?
I'm sure there's like some edge case where some information you're allowed to, but on the whole, I think we have like, there are laws about that are good.
So all the information you receive remains with you always. It's never given to anybody else for any other reason except under subpoena.
I will double check and follow up with you after to make sure there's no other reason, but that is my understanding.
Okay. I mean, that's like a core question.
Yeah.
And what about copyright?
Our stance there is that fair use is actually a good law for this. The models should not be plagiarizing. The model should not be, you know, if you write something, the model should not get to like replicate that, but the model should be able to learn from and not plagiarize in the same way that people can.
Have you guys ever taken copyrighted material and not paid the person who holds the copyright?
I mean, we train on publicly available information, but we don't like, people are annoyed with us all the time because we have a very conservative stance on what ChatGPT will say in an answer.
Right.
And so if something is even like close, you know, like they're like, hey, this song can't still be in copyright, you gotta show it. And we kind of famously are quite restrictive on that.
So you had complaints from one programmer who said you guys are basically stealing people's stuff and not paying them, and then he wound up murdered. What was that?
Also a great tragedy, he committed suicide.
Do you think he committed suicide?
I really do.
Have you looked?
This was like a friend of mine. This is like a guy that, and not a close friend, but this is someone that worked at OpenAI for a very long time. I was really shaken by this tragedy. I spent a lot of time trying to, you know, read everything I could, as I'm sure you and others did too, about what happened. It looks like a suicide to me.
Why does it look like a suicide?
It was a gun he had purchased. It was this is like gruesome to talk about, but I read the whole medical record. Does it not look like one to you?
No, he was definitely murdered, I think. There were signs of a struggle, of course. The surveillance camera, the wires had been cut. He had just ordered takeout food, come back from a vacation with his friends on Catalina Island. No indication at all that he was suicidal. No note.
What the hell is Catalina Island?
Just spoken to a family member on the phone, and then he's found dead with blood in multiple rooms. So that's impossible. Seems really obvious he was murdered. Have you talked to the authorities about it?
I have not talked to the authorities about it.
And his mother claims he was murdered on your orders.
Do you believe that?
I'm asking.
I mean, you just said it, so do you believe that?
I think that it is worth looking into, and I mean, if a guy comes out and accuses your company of committing crimes, I have no idea if that's true or not, of course, and then is found killed and there are signs of a struggle, I don't think it's worth dismissing it. I don't think we should say, well, he killed himself when there's no evidence that the guy was depressed at all. I think, and if he was your friend, I would think you would want to speak to his mom or...
I did offer, she didn't want to.
So, do you feel that, you know, when people look at that and they're like, you know, it's possible that happened, do you feel that that reflects the worries they have about what's happening here? Like, people are afraid that this is like...
I haven't done too many interviews where I've been accused of like...
Oh, I'm not accusing you at all. I'm just saying his mother says that. I don't think a fair read of the evidence suggests suicide at all. I mean, I just don't see that at all. And I also don't understand why the authorities, when there's signs of a struggle and blood in 2 rooms on a suicide, like, how does that actually happen? I don't understand how the authorities could just kind of dismiss that as a suicide. I think it's weird.
You understand how this sounds like an accusation?
Of course. And I certainly, let me just be clear once again, any wrongdoing, but I think it's worth finding out what happened. And I don't understand why the city of San Francisco has refused to investigate it beyond just calling it a suicide.
I mean, I think they looked into it a couple of times, more than once as I understand it. I saw and I will totally say, when I first heard about this, it sounded very suspicious to me.
Yes.
And I know you had been involved in.
Was mother
you were
reached
asked to look
out
into
to
the case.
And I don't know anything about it. It's not my world.
She just reached out cold?
She reached out cold.
Wow.
And I spoke to her at great length, and it scared the crap out of me. The kid was clearly killed by somebody. That was my conclusion, objectively, with no skin in the game.
And you, after reading the latest report?
Yes.
Like, look,
I immediately called a member of Congress from California, Ro Khanna, and said, "This is crazy. You got to look into this." And nothing ever happened. And I'm like, what is that?
Again, I think this is, I feel strange and sad debating this and having to defend myself seems totally crazy. And you are a little bit accusing me, but this was like a wonderful person and a family that is clearly struggling.
Yes.
And I think you can totally take the point that you're just trying to get to the truth of what happened.
Surely.
One stop away, we're at a station called Persboig, and I can see already that it's becoming all housing estates. That's ghetto as, lad. It's on. It's on as soon as we get off the platform. It's on. Sorry. I didn't know you gotta press it, bro. I'm used to Australia, lad.
He's used to Australia. So is it?
Look at these straight away at the station. Straight on the station. He's just blocks. This is full on. But we just got off at the station, literally there. I had no idea that the flats would be in this bad of a condition in Sweden. This was unexpected. I don't know if this is the worst part or we're not even close to the worst part. We just got off the train and I'm shocked. They got like a Mo and a camera there, like saying like, we're watching ya. They must get jumped. They must jump over. People must be jumping over and like stealing stuff or something. Look at these flats, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. Look at them. This is Sweden. Look at the buzzers. Oh, look at the quality of this structure. It's so bad. I feel like this is just the entirety of the suburb. If it is, that's off its head.
I mean, pretty much. This is the roughest neighborhood in Sweden. Or in Stockholm, maybe, I should say.
8.
Not in Sweden.
Pretty random, 6, 8, and then 9's behind us. But yeah, they're just simply called, they're just simply numbered. They're the worst apartments yet.
Wait, no. This is where's this then? Malmö.
Cages to lock your bikes away, like garages. And they're locked with a key.
I mixed them up.
The intercom system. If we get pressed, the verbal is, we're shooting a doco on the home of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And I go, oh, Zlatan, yeah, brother. They must love him, yeah. Look at the entrances to these blocks, bro. So much worse than Copenhagen's version of this. Nora, bro. Visperberg. I went there. Has a lot like this.
Copenhagen. Dash you Mexican man, I can always guess the drive and this stuff. Kredskis, America with 4 years. Hello Forsen, I'm ready for my yearly fisting. Forsen E, Forsen Fist. Okay. Thank you man. Junior Badge, Noxy U, Sorler, Happy Boys, welcome back as well. Silly prank! Edge, Basgarai, Lars, and Sutter King. Thank you, boys.
Great to meet you. Obviously, you don't fit any of the diversity requirements, so we're just going to skip through that portion. Not a minority. Unless you are gay, perhaps?
Gay, yeah.
Congratulations.
Gay.
Very accepting of that. We support all the things. Of course, obviously, we will have to verify that.
What?
No big deal. We'll just need proof of that.
Proof that I'm gay?
Pics, videos, references that you've had intercourse with. We'll just give them a quick call. Bing, bang, boom, move on.
Is that standard here?
Yeah, the men can just verify a couple of the things that they did to you. No big deal. I did it myself when I started here.
I don't know if I have any, like references.
Oh, is that going to be a problem?
I just don't know if I have their numbers. Being gay and all, it's all discreet and anonymous.
There is a second option.
What is it?
Well, we do, of course, have our in-house diversity confirmation officers. One of them can just take you to the diversity bed, make love to you, just a formality.
Diversity bed?
Hey, Tony, Ahmed, Brad, get in here.
So this Tommy guy's just in here somewhere?
So Tommy, you'd prefer? Yeah, I think he's made his choice, Tommy.
Ready to go?
You do seem a little hesitant. You are, in fact, diverse, correct?
You are diverse, right?
What are the other options?
Well, you don't seem black, you're not in a wheelchair, and you don't want to go to the diversity confirmation bed?
I'm very gentle.
What was the pay again?
About $120K a year. All right, check that off here, and it's between you and about 45 other applicants. We will let you know.
Good one! Good one! What do you think, Chad? Good one? Alright, very funny, very funny. Alright, we got roughly 30 minutes until the PC gaming showcase starts. So we can do one run or so in Hades. Right. Nah, I'm not doing GeoGuessr. Nah. I just unlocked my fucking axe, man. I wanna try it. I wanna try my axe. Who axed? Super giant games. Why are they so giant, chat? Alright, let's see here.
You're beginning to fill out that keepsake stuff.
You already told.